Shine Again by the Bashful Balloon, read by me, Luca Eliseo Lopez. It was a particular kind of light that only Lumi could make. Not loud, not flashy, just steady, a warm shimmer that caught the eye at every party, every gathering, every quiet evening in the garden. Lumi was the foil star, the one who always seemed to glow a little bit brighter when things got tense, as if to smooth the air itself. And Lumi was good at that. Really good. When Breezy and Gust argued, Lumi was the one who drifted between them, soft light easing the sharp edges. When the bunch got overwhelmed trying to keep everyone organized for a party, Lumi quickly took on an extra task without even being asked, humming softly, smiling through it. When Pip felt low, Lumi was there to give a gentle shimmer in a kind word. Lumi forgave easily. Lumi always had. A careless comment, a forgotten promise, a moment of frustration taken out unfairly. Lumi let it go every time, usually before anyone noticed there had been a wound at all. But lately, something had changed. It started small, a flicker here, a dimming there, nothing anyone else seemed to notice. The garden was busy, after all, full of its usual laughter and movement. But Roberta noticed. Roberta noticed everything that moved slowly enough to be seen. One quiet afternoon, while the others were off preparing for the next gathering, Roberta called softly across the garden, "Lumi, come sit a while." Lumi drifted over, still glowing, still smiling, but the shimmer had gone thin, like a light stretched too far. "You've been flickering," Roberta said gently. Not an accusation, just an observation, offered the way only a steady old rubber tree could offer. Lumi's light dipped just slightly. "I'm fine. Just tired, maybe." "Tired of what?" Roberta asked. Lumi didn't answer right away. The question sat there, patient, unhurried, the way all of Roberta's questions did. "I don't know," Lumi finally admitted. "I forgive everyone else so easily. I always have. It's never felt hard. But lately, I say the words, 'It's okay. I understand.' And something in me doesn't quite believe it anymore. And I don't know why." Roberta lowered a branch, offering shade, offering room. "Can I ask you something? When Breezy and Gust argue, you smooth everything over. Who comforts you?" Lumi blinked. "No one, really. I don't need." "When the bunch gets overwhelmed and you quietly take on one more task, who notices? What costs you?" Lumi went quiet again. Dimmer now, the question landed somewhere tender. "I forgive so people can feel better," Lumi said slowly, almost to itself. "I didn't think about whether I felt better." "That's the difference," Roberta said softly, "between keeping the peace and actually healing. You've gotten so good at the first one, you've forgotten the second one existed." Lumi sat with that for a long moment, light flickering low and uncertain, like a candle deciding whether to go out or catch again. "But if I stop forgiving so quickly," Lumi said, "won't things fall apart? Won't everyone be upset with each other all the time?" "Forgiving others isn't the problem," Roberta said. "The problem is you never once forgive yourself for being hurt in the first place. You treat your own feelings like an inconvenience to smooth over the same way you smooth over everyone else's arguments." Lumi's light wavered. "I didn't think I was allowed to feel hurt. Everyone always needs me to be the steady one." Being steady, Roberta said gently, doesn't mean being empty. And a star can still shine even after it's been hurt, but only if it feels the hurt first. Instead of skipping straight to forgiving and pretending the wound was never there. For the first time in a long while, Lumi let its light dim all the way down, not out of exhaustion, but on purpose. A small private moment of simply feeling the tenderness, the quiet ache of always being the one who smoothed things over. The moments no one had noticed had cost Lumi something. Roberta stayed close, saying nothing, just present. Slowly, not in a rush, not performed for anyone watching, Lumi's light began to return. Not the practiced, automatic shimmer from before, something steadier, something that had actually moved through the hurt instead of skipping through it. I think, Lumi said quietly, I forgive myself for needing to feel this, for not being okay all the time. That, Roberta said, is real forgiveness, the kind that starts with you. Lumi's light rose, brighter, brighter than it had in weeks, not because the hurt was gone, but because it had finally been allowed to exist. You know, here's what the story is really about. We often think forgiveness is something we give other people, soothing things over, letting go of what upset us, moving on so the peace can hold. And and that matters. But there's a forgiveness that gets skipped over far too often. Forgiving ourselves for being hurt at all, for needing comfort, for being endlessly steady, endlessly patient, endlessly fine. If you're someone who forgives easily, who keeps the peace, who takes care of everyone else's feelings, this is your reminder that I see you and I am proud of you. And like always, have a good day.